Yo, what is good? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Straight Savage every Saturday night at 10:30. So far, so good. Hopefully, we can keep it up, man. Know I'm about 1 minute late here, but I had to run back upstairs and grab me some water. I know how dry my mouth gets, man. So definitely gotta have something to quench the palate here. But tonight, man, I'll be talking about a couple of different little things. There's a lot of stuff that happened this week um, to talk about as far as toy releases, different little things that's came out. And man, hopefully, man, we can have a cool, organic conversation like we normally do here. Hope you guys have had a great week. I know on my last live, man, really wasn't so hot for me, man, but things are kind of turned around a little bit there, man, like they always do. Things don't stay down and bad forever, man. So hopefully you guys been keeping it on and up, man, and had a good week so far here. Fix this just a little bit. But yeah, tonight, man, I'll pretty much be talking about was Giant Man worth it? There's been a couple of GI Joe reveals this past week. Today, actually, a lot of good reveals. I got two custom boats here that I mocked up. One of them, of course, we seen the video for, and then I got another one. I'll probably work on that video tonight, man, and get it knocked out. Broby One Kenobi, what's going on, man? How's it going, my man? That Cobra boat you made was awesome. Keep up the great content. I appreciate it, man. I've actually had fun making these boats here. Like you can see here, I got the GI Joe one, man. I ain't gonna front, man. I think I like this GI Joe one a little bit better than this Cobra one, which the Cobra one is fire, you know what I'm saying? But this GI Joe one, I don't know, it's just something about it, because it's just unique. So we definitely will be talking about those tonight, man. I'll show like the process, what it took to make those. I also got a retro card Snake Eyes to open up too, man. That my man Greg Archer hit me with, man. Thank you. Shout out to Greg Archer for man sending this over, man. We did a trade. We actually did a trade for a Fortnite boat for this. Jamie Lynn, what's cracking, family? What's going on with you, man? Nothing. Just here, just back here another Saturday to have a good old organic conversation, man, and talk about some action figures. You know what I'm saying? If you guys got the time, I got the time. If you guys ain't got the time, I got the time, and just catch me back later again. You feel me? So make sure I get in the camera a little bit here. I cannot wait till I start doing this on my laptop, man. But we'll get there. You know what I'm saying? The biggest thing is to have a conversation, man, basically. And there was some other things, man. But usually, like, I might have something planned out. But conversations get to going. I get looking at comments, and things go the way they go. But I guess the first thing I'll do, man, I'm gonna go ahead and start opening up this Snake Eyes, and we'll just start talking. I don't, man. Look, I was kind of late, Greg, but I'm glad you're here, man. I had to run back upstairs and grab me some water, so I started at like 10:31. So, but hey, I'm about to get this Snake Eyes opened up. This is actually yours right here. Mine is in the container, and they're pretty much about the same. If you if you got one or two creases with this, that's a mint on card with these, because God bless the person whoever has one that's straight as an arrow, which I don't think any of them ever will be, man. I have to get a protector to put this in, man, and hopefully, man, your Fortnite boat should be there Monday. That's what they said on the joint, man. But I guess I'll start with the first topic I kind of want to talk about, and is if anybody in the chat did anybody in the chat order Giant Man? Because that's one of the ones I was asking was Giant Man, was he worth it? And from the reviews that I've seen on Giant Man, anybody who got him, go ahead and pat yourself on the back, man, because he looks like he was totally worth $200. Yo, good morning from Southeast Asia. Yo, appreciate that, man. Eager Yanur. I hope I said that right, man. Morning, fam. Yo, I appreciate you checking in with me. Infinity Toys, what's good with you? Greg Arch, you said I had to close out and start over. He said that actually came in a bubble mailer. Oh yeah, yeah. This was kind of a funky rollout with these. Like I said, he's one of the ones. Like once he came, that was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You really didn't get a chance to get him again. And I had two of them pre-order, but for some odd reason I canceled about 2 years ago. I don't know what was going on. For one, he took forever to come. I know that was probably part of the reason. So I canceled him, man. But like I said, about a year ago, I bought one for like $50 from Toy Snowman, actually. So Jamie Lynn, you said, Greg, I don't know. I got to see what's up with that. I don't know why the chat is not showing up. Herb, what's going on with you, fam? You say Jamie Lynn, you said you got a giant, man. Yo, I wish I would have grabbed one. I don't know, I think around that time last year money was tight. I still might grab one off eBay. I think they going for about like 350, 400. I mean, that's kind of still my speed. I'm also keeping this card back. I keep all my retro card backs. Especially these ones that were the thin ones. I definitely hold on to them. That's just a collector in me. Yo, Nicholas, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And anybody who's just checking in, I don't care if you check in for 30 seconds, man. I appreciate you, man. Oh no, I don't know, Greg. I gotta see what's up. Hopefully I can mess with it and see what's up. But if you can't see it, everybody else replies. I don't know what happened with that. But that giant man, that thing looks really good. It looks like it's got plenty of articulation, plenty of scope. That zombie head on that is fire, yo. Like I'm really digging that zombie head. And that wasn't the head I was really looking at. I really wanted the scroll head for that giant man, but of course it didn't get funded. Of course I don't have it, but when I was looking at it, I was like, man, I hope they get that scroll head, man. But that zombie head, fire, yo. Yo, TF Hustlers, what's good, baby? Yeah, Greg, I don't know what's going on. Maybe you have to maybe you have to log back in. Is anybody else seeing everybody else replies? Okay. Okay. So Broby said I'm seeing everyone replies. Maybe it's Greg phone. Like I said, guys, just bear with me. I actually got whatever to call it, Yard. I actually have StreamYard, but I'm having a situation where my StreamYard is like say how you can see all these bright colors, see me in color. Like I'm being projected in black and white on my StreamYard, so I still haven't uh figure that out. And I think I need a webcam. I think that's just what's going on. I think my laptop's not processing that color back. So once I get a webcam, we'll be on a laptop doing this, and I'll have a little bit of presentation as far as a live with backdrops and all that good stuff, man. So just hold it in, wait on it, bruh. I'll come through with it. Yo, appreciate that, hustler. Malachi says Zombie Cobra Troopers 2026. Mark my words. I believe it. Okay. Yeah. Everybody. Greg said he had to log out, man. But dope snake eyes. Dope snake eyes, man. Appreciate that, Greg. Appreciate that, man. Like I said, I had one on card, but I'm a snake eyes variant collector apparently, and it was like because I'm on YouTube, so I want to break out all my snake eyes, and not to have this one is be like, yo, do you have that one? I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying, but I got it. But now I actually have a loose one, man, and this is a cool one, man. This is very, very cool. Like Snake Eyes is a very unique character now when it comes to the classified line, because he has like three different body molds. He has this one, he has the one where he's beachhead, and then he has the ninja one. Yeah, that hydrofoil Jamie Lynn. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite t-shirts, man. Yeah, hey Greg, yeah, man, it should be there Monday for you. It should be there. That Fortnite boat should be there for you Monday, Greg. And I appreciate you on this, man. This is fire right here. Herb says I passed on Giant Man too. Wish I didn't. Money was tight. Same here, man. Same. $200. Even then, I was like, I ain't even like have it in hand. Like $200 was definitely worth it. I said, was going through a divorce, going to have to go to eBay and get smacked. Hey, but Herb will probably can help you out on eBay if you have PayPal. And usually like I brought a second Sentinel, because when I brought the initial Sentinel, the first HasLab, I only got one, but I wanted one mint on card. I'm like, yo, this is the first HasLab Marvel, and I want a Sentinel on card. So let me go to eBay, and of course it was double price. Like I think I paid like $5.99 for mine, but I did the PayPal like credit, and I just paid it off, man, like 6 months, man. You know, $100 a month or something. Like it makes the blow easier when you do it like that, to be quite honest with you, man. Jay's Figs, happy Saturday, fam. Greg says I didn't like Giant Man, so I passed. And then Infinity says, I wonder when we're gonna get the Tiger Force Snake Eyes. Hey, look, we probably are. We probably are, man. And probably in maybe this body mode. Well, you know, actually that blue Snake Eyes with the polar bear is actually just this one, just in blue, basically. Yeah, it's impossible to find them for a good price, man. Greg really did me a solid on this one, man. He really did, man. This was cool, man. And he got a good toy in return, man. But this one right here is just it's very hard to come by, man. Not hard to come by. It's just it's up in price. This is one of the ones right here. They was like, you know what? If you guys didn't get it, screw you. You know what I'm saying? We out the door, on to the next Snake Eyes, man. And like I said, I mean, the blue one is just generally this. But when you're a completionist like I am, or you just, everybody knows I get a hard on for classified. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have this. It always like irks you. And to be honest with you, he falls into the one where the arrow I needed a mint on card and loose. Because like I said, I have a mint on card, but I needed this loose one here. Yeah, and Greg, I didn't even know it went up that much, man. I knew it was $50 and up. Greg says, I'm thinking about getting a HasLab Sentinel instead of the two X-Men 97 ones. I mean, two X-Men 97 ones is basically the same price as the HasLab Sentinel. The HasLab Sentinel is definitely worth it, man. That's a cool Sentinel. Knees a little weak, but I get busy with it. You guys see me work with that thing on the table, man. So it definitely can do whatever you need it to do. Greg Archer says $100 on eBay now. Yeah, that's what this Snake Eyes is going for. He might drop to 90 or something like that, but it's definitely not going down. It's definitely going up. I had to fall back and grab 00 Snake Eyes about 2 years ago. And once again, I went to eBay and did that one too with PayPal credit. Now 2 years ago, that 00 Snake Eyes was about 120. I'm pretty sure he's about $200 now. Jay, that's some real shit right there. Jay says, I missed out on Giant Man. I haven't watched any reviews because I'm salty. Hey, I know the feeling, yo. You like, motherfuckers, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Hey, man, I watched him, man. And yo, he's dope. He's dope. I'm gonna tell y'all something I want to do with him. Let me catch up with the comments. Herb says Tiger Force is growing on me. Bring on Tiger Force Snake Eyes, no doubt. No guarantees, but keep checking BBTS every day, Herb. They tend to get a few copies of HasLabs. They usually go up close to retail. Yes, maybe not this early, Jamie Lynn, but they do. I've seen them come maybe about a year later. They do some stuff like that. Herb says definitely a completionist for classified. Bobby World, what's good with you? What are you doing for your water effect in the background? Blue paper and saran wrap? That's exactly what that is. Blue paper and saran wrap, man. I've seen other people do other little things, but that's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I can make it work with that. Wyatt the Wise, what's good with you, fam? Yes, Infinity Toys. Now that was actually the opposite for me with the Fortnite Snake Eyes. I actually pre-ordered that one from Hasbro Pulse and held on to that pre-order for some odd reason. I think it ended up coming through, and I just didn't cancel. And I was like, what the hell, bring it on through. And I actually ended up paying like $40 a piece for them to see them at Ollie's for like $20, maybe like a year from that, which those took forever to come also too, man. So, but I like that. I like that Snake Eyes. That Snake Eyes actually, Jukebox, what's good with you? Jukebox, my man, the class president. What's going on with you, fam? Hey, yeah, everything's good, man. Everything's good. Just a quick little update. Like I said, I know things were kind of looking kind of funky last week, man. But wifey back home, man. Just a trick of the devil, man. It just, I don't want to put y'all in that mood again. But we good, man. Actually, my girls over at my dad's house, wifey upstairs watching one of her shows, man, and we back on track, man. We still got things we got to do, but we back on track, man. Just for the state we was in, man, it just wasn't nothing but some bullshit. That was all, man. But you got to deal with that bullshit. You said, Greg, also Fortnite Snake Eyes, your favorite. It's basically, man, the Ninja Snake Eyes. Reason why I like it because of the grenades on his chest. You know what I'm saying? It's the different color palettes that they got on there. I thought that was pretty dope, man. But like I said, he's nothing but Ninja Snake Eyes. Wyatt asks, am I getting that new big Sentinel? Yeah, I actually got a couple of them on pre-order, but I'm gonna tell you what I might end up doing. That. Let me just answer these questions. Oh, wow. You said you caught a 00. Herb says he caught a 00 Snake Eyes at mom and pop store in my area for a good number. Man, that 00 Snake Eyes, man, I had 2 of them in my cart when the line first started, and I just kept them in there and never got them until he went out of stock, man. And then, because I still wasn't sure about Classified back in 2020 or 2019, wherever that they had that. But I had 2 of them in my cart. So that's something I really regretted to this day. Appreciate that, Herb. Appreciate that. Wyatt, with those Sentinels, man, I don't know if I should get 5. And the reason why I say that, because they got the mold. What everybody doesn't like about that Sentinel is it looks like a cartoon. Okay. And that's cool. I could work with that or whatnot. But if they got the mold, then what's stopping them from doing other Sentinels that big, just more what you want, a comic book Sentinel, the modern day Sentinel, man. So I might not just go haywire on those, man. I might drop my pre-order a little bit and maybe get 3 of them. But I got 5 on pre-order right now, and I got like 4 weeks to for that pre-order close to see what I want to do, man. So I might drop down to 3, but the only reason because I think they might come out with other Sentinels like that, and they won't be that cartoon X-Men 97 because they got the mold for it. Jukebox says, found a workaround for those who are having trouble finding motorcycles for the Dreadnoks. What you mean, Juke? And Greg says, our prayers came through for you. Yeah. To the point, apps make it. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, man. Like I say, man, just and something happened too. With that, man, that lets me know that was just a trick of the devil, man. And I ain't gonna put their business out there, but somebody was going through what I was going through simultaneously. That was directly affected with that situation. And let me know, like, yo, that shit was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But the real will prevail, and God will shine through. Alpha says, I made a custom Snake Eyes from the Ninja 03 version with white timber. I needed one with that silver visor. Yes, and that's what all it is, man. It's just different little hits. Like that 00 has a silver visor, just like the Fortnite one. And then I think the other one, or is it 03? But they all kind of switch up a little bit, but they just have different things going on. Like I believe that one with that white timber has the same pants as 00 Snake Eyes, but they kind of all have different hits. Yo, Steve-O, what's going on with you, bro? I mean, hey, man, I might use some of your pictures tomorrow, man. I might try to do an episode of G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe with them new reveals. You my go-to guy, man, on Instagram when I want to see those pics, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to Steve-O8080's Instagram, man, hit him up, man. Show him some love, man, because he always got the new pictures dropping, man, whenever G.I. Joe drops something new. Greg Archer says, I painted my O2 Snake Eyes visor silver. That's what's up. Herb says, I'm using the Wolverine cycle for my Dreadnoks and WWE bike for Road Pig. No doubt. Everybody's looking for bikes right now. That's what I seen. Somebody showed me some badass bike, Harley Davidson bike for like $20 on eBay. Dude hit me on my Instagram. Excuse me. Dude hit me on my Instagram, man. It's a Harley Davidson bike. And I don't know if it's big enough. But for $20, from what it looked like maybe a smaller character to get to it, but I may order it up just to see what's up, man. I like the way this Snake Eyes move too. He feel good in hand. Yeah. I just don't know what was the deal with that. Like, why was it such a short rollout with that? Him, Storm Shadow came through a little bit more often than he did, but just something about him, it was just like one and done. Like, yep, we're out of here. Just like on Dust Till Dawn with the little band and shit. Everybody, fuck you, good night. And you know what I'm saying? That's how he went out. So, but man, definitely mess around with this guy, man. I appreciate that, Greg. I really do, man. I really, really do. Definitely got some big plans for him. Sarge, what's the good with you? Infinity Toy says, if you have 3 or 4 Snake Eyes, you custom to your liking. I don't know what you mean. Do I have 3 or 4 Snake Eyes that I like? I mean, because I like all of them. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much all really one and the same. Even with the different body molds, as we can see with the different body molds, they start making different little ones of them. But if I have to pick a favorite one, I'll almost say it might be this one I just got, because I lean a little bit more towards the Commando one, because I really, really like that other Commando one. I really like that one. That used to be my favorite one. And then I started falling back in love with the Ninja ones. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know. But this one right here is kind of a mix of both. He's not as bulky as the first Commando, and he's kind of got a sleekness about him like the like the original Ninja one, man. So I know that blue one, probably when that blue one dropped, that might end up being my favorite one, to be honest with you. But that's basically this one right here, just a different color. Greg Archer says, Woody got the death metal cycle for a Road Pig, like I suggested last Saturday. Yeah, I seen that on his video. And look, and that bat cycle is great for bigger 112 scale characters. I mean, it's originally made for 7-inch, but for 112 scale, it fits just right. The bigger guys, you know, like Road Pig and things like that. Like I had Age of Apocalypse Sabretooth driving that bike one time, because he looked like a rock and roll guy with that ponytail, and he fit on there just perfect. Okay, Jay. So you know what I'm talking about with the guy. He sent me in on Instagram. He says, I have 2 of those 112 scale Harleys. They look nice, but a bit small. And it did look a little bit small. So what I was thinking, if I did get that Harley, that's the reason I was going to get it, because like if I strike out on it, if I do get that Harley, maybe I could put Zorana on that. You know what I'm saying? Like a smaller female character, and she could still roll with the Dreadnoks and have her a nice bike too. But it did look a little short. You know what I'm saying? But it was dope though. And I don't know, the link he sent me looked like it had that E beside it, like euros, like it's overseas, like it comes from Europe. Do you know anything about that, Jay? Alpha says Walmart exclusive, always next to impossible to get when they're coming from Hasbro. Not necessarily, but they could be funny. There's some ones that you know kind of hang around, but not all of them go in and out like that Snake Eyes. But it can get a little janky. You know what I'm saying? You're right. It can get a little janky. Nerd alert. What's good with you? Alpha says the first Commando Snake Eyes has a bulb head. He's beefier. He's a thicker Snake Eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like almost kind of like Batman Dark Knight, you like he's a little older, beefier Snake Eyes. Not like you can see his face if he's older or not, but that's the way his body might maybe look, man. But he is beefier. It says Brent says, "What does it matter? We as people need to know if it's pink." I don't exactly understand what you're saying by that. Nerd Alert says that boat scenes look awesome, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it ain't nothing but just blue construction paper, saran wrap over it. You know, once you start shining light and shining blue hues on it, you can put and frame it, you know, the right way. It looks just like water, man. You know what I'm saying? Just little tricks, man. Everybody has their own little way that they do like water scenes and stuff like that, man. I actually wouldn't mind doing the water scene where you pour like the resin and it kind of hardens up and, you know, kind of make you a permanent water scene or a water pool. But, you know, we'll see one day. Maybe one day I'll be able to do something like that, man. But also, let me see what else we're talking about. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So basically, let me talk about that Sentinel, man. But that Sentinel, I really truly believe that that's the way they're gonna go with that. I really believe that they're gonna just start making over the years different little Sentinels. Why not? You already got the mold for $175. Like I said, I think it's worth it. And that's kind of tying into what I'm gonna say about this giant, man. So I can go ahead and cap that part of the conversation off. And anybody want to ask down the road, I'll get to it. But that oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That giant, man, is totally worth $200, especially as far as the size of it, the articulation, like the butterfly joints, the sculpt on it, the different face plates. Now people are having problems that they're sending out the wrong eyes. But that eyes was like an add-on thing. So I'm thinking somebody goofed up in the logistics part of it. But the eyes look good though. And then also with the face plates, you know what I want to do with that? I want to take one of those smiling face plates, get some gold, like metal paint, and paint some fucking gold teeth on that motherfucker, yo. Like for real. I want to get his bottom slugged up, yo. I think that shit would be dope. You know me, I'll try some shit, yo. But if I get one of those face plates, is getting a bottom, yo. For real, for real. I'm gonna take some gold metallic paint and put that shit on there and have him slugged up. Yo, Steve, oh, hold on. Let me make sure I catch everybody. Boat scene looks good. Nerd alert. No, classified weapons have been very rubbery, nerd alert. This is not just you, it's everybody. I don't even acknowledge them shits, man. They're horrible. Yo, appreciate that, Steve. Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna grab them boats too, and we'll start talking about them a little bit too. That'd be the next thing that I go into, man. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. That shit has been really therapeutic, man. Like when comes to painting those boats, man. And that's why I love this hobby, because it reminds me of hip hop almost kind of in the early days. Because state of hip hop is, and now it's really fucking embarrassing, to be quite honest with you, yo. Like I just kind of, the more and more I get older, I even go past my generation and kind of go to the beginning with the break dancing, the graffiti, and the rhyming. And when I've grabbed them spray paint cans, I can just envision myself like on the fucking L train or something, just spray painting that motherfucker up at night. You know what I'm saying? Or doing a big ass burnout. And I could see what they were going through now. You know what I'm saying? Their mind was just totally at peace, yo, just spray painting. And that's when I grab them cans and start working on them shits, man. It's so therapeutic, man. Hey, and while we at it, man, if you guys are in here, haven't hit the like button, hit that like button, man. We got 36. It's been going from 36 to 50, 44. We got 14 likes, man, so we can get it up and get the podcast or the live stream pushed out there. Wyatt the Wise says, yeah, man, drop it from 5 to 3. Nerd Alert said, is he worth 175? I'm on the fence. You talking about the Sentinel? I think it is. One thing they did say, but this is just for people who have the HasLab Sentinel. The tentacles can switch in and out that the HasLab Sentinel has. I wish it would have came with some tentacles, but 175 is probably pushing it at the max, because you got a giant, man, for another $25 that has way more extra features. But of course, that was a special program. But 175 is at the max. For 175, I would pay 175 for those Sentinels for what I'm thinking, what I can do, and my playability. Now, if you're somebody just sitting up on the shelf, you know, you're not getting too much out of it anyway, so it's hard for me to gauge that. But for 175 on what I'm going to do with it and how much fun I'm going to have with it and different things that can go on with it, I think I'm at that's about at the max point there. So 150 would have been awesome or with that. But you know, to me at the end, I'd be like, well, what's 25 now? If it was like 250, I'm like, okay, y'all pressing it on that one, really pressing it. I'm probably not getting it, but 175, I think, is at its max on that one. Alpha says, "What do I think of the camo Storm Shadow? I like him. I just don't like his hoodie. I just don't understand what was the point of doing this right here. I do it every week. I don't understand what the fuck this was about. Like, why does he have to look through a hoodie like that? I'd rather him have just a regular. He had a regular hoodie with a fucking mask on. Like, why? What is that about, yo? Like, so I don't know. But as far as how he moves and from the reviews I seen, because I didn't think he would be able to move with those overlays. I think he's fucking awesome. To be quite honest with you, it just really amazes me how busy he could get. But that's the only part is that shit, yo. I don't understand what that's about. Yes, Greg, I think HasLabs are over and pre-order is a new placement, but I think the HasLab was the testing ground for those pre-orders. Can we do them or not? Why they did that format like that, I don't know. I never really had a problem with HasLab like most YouTubers do and make content off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, it's the same shit to me. I still have to wait a year. And then they say, what's the biggest thing? Well, why we have to give up our money to a billion-dollar company or things like that? That doesn't bother me because the only reason why I trust Hasbro to deliver. And then if they don't deliver, I trust them to refund my money or get the problem straight. I don't think they have a bad track record or getting you straightened out. And I'm pretty sure there's been somebody that had a situation they didn't get straightened out or some fucked up shit happened to them. But for the most part, from what I know, over 95% of the time, maybe 98% of the time, if you got a problem, Hasbro gonna straighten it out. And at 99.9% of the time, they deliver. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem coughing up my money because it's the same thing as fucking waiting a year for a pre-order. But I do think that HasLab concept is kind of gonna switch over to those pre-orders as we see now, man. Nerdler says, I wish I got Giant Man. Need that Wasp 2-pack too. I got that Wasp 2-pack with all intentions of trying to maybe grab a Giant Man for a decent price on eBay because I knew I didn't get it. Oh, Jukebox, oh, you said you had one. You said you sold yours. I've seen where the eyes are not straight. Yeah, but I think a couple YouTubers who reviewed it said they had the same thing, but they were getting with them to send the straightforward looking eyes. But damn, Juke, I can't believe you sold that. But to each his own, man. But I actually like them, man. I wish I had them, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, I believe that too. Why it's only take 3 or 4 years for you to get different versions. You're right, and they will space it out like that. And I got some time to think on it, but I think I'll probably drop it down to 3 because I'm trying to think like I'll be in the same boat as people who brought the HasLab Sentinel, brought 10 of them motherfuckers, and it's like you're gonna army build those, which now, as you can see, they have a smaller versions of Sentinel. So basically, you got 10 fucking master molds. You know what I'm saying? So I just always wanted one kind of HasLab Sentinel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so huge. And if I did army build them 3 at the most, but there was some people who brought like 10 of them shits. You know what I'm saying? So you're right, man. I need to cut that pre-order down, possibly to even 2. Be quite honest with you, man. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. But I definitely think I need to pump my brakes a little bit on that. Scott Howler says, "What up, brother? I found choppers at Ollie's last year that I use for dreadnoughts. They are called road rippers. I got to check into that." Jamie Lynn Park says the one with the sneer. Alpha says grilled up Ant-Man. Yo, he's got those big pearly whites, and I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just the whole time I'm looking at the review, and I just want to go put some gold paint here. Should I do here the incisors, or should I go all bottoms? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That shit is gonna happen though to one of those fucking faceplates. I promise you that. Greg Archer says, how you get the plugs over the screws out? You got to take a little knife and pluck it out. He's talking about the Fortnite boat. There's plugs at the bottom screws. This boat right here on the left, I'm doing a review. I'm about to make a video on that one tonight, and I'll show you how I put the boat back together, because I didn't show you guys. I just showed this one broken down. I didn't show you me screwing it back in, and I actually talk about that. But I had to take a knife and pluck them out. That's all. And I don't put them back in, because I don't see no use to. You're not gonna see them on the bottom no more. But yeah, you gotta get in there with like a fine point knife. It's just something very thin and just pluck them out. And that's what I did. Wyatt the Wise says, have you ever thought about doing painting videos or videos about how you set up your dioramas? Actually, I do, Wyatt. I don't know how new you are to my channel, but you need to check out my my table. I got a series on my channel called The Table, and that's what that is. That's me setting up dioramas and showing you how I shoot, showing you like different colors, how I'm trying to get the lights working, because it's all a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? I always consider myself a novice or a student, but I've had gotten better shooting and doing pictures. But check out The Table. Matter of fact, if you guys don't know, I have on the channel, I got a list of The Table that has all the tables, so you can just watch them back to back. So Wyatt, I encourage you to go on my list and watch The Table. And that's basically what that is, me showing you how I do these different dioramas. And you're going to like the beginning ones, because it's all about G.I. Joe. I'm doing different ones. And then later on, as it gets closer to this time now, I start venturing off into different things, man. So Wyatt the Wise, check out The Table, man. You're going to like that. The Nerd Alert says his hands, fingers are articulated. I think that the selling point maybe for me. Or if we're talking about the Sentinel or Giant Man, yes, both of them have articulated fingers. Jay's Fig said, I'm getting 2 Sentinels. I want 4, but I don't have any space. I feel you. Like I said, we were just talking about me cutting down that order of 5. Y'all was tripping. Just a little excited. I got a little excited. That's all. Wyatt the Wise says, yes, Nerd Alert, the fingers are articulated. Nerd Alert says they made that Storm Shadow too bulky, and I'm a little bit behind, guys, but I'm catching up. It must be reused to another character we haven't seen. Yeah, I don't know why they put that overlay on it. I actually like it. Reason why I probably didn't like it at first, I'm like, yo, how's he gonna move? Like, here they go with this dumb shit. They got this skirt on him, but he definitely can move. From the reviews I've seen, he definitely can get very busy. I can't wait for the Dragonfly even, Nerd Alert. I can't wait. I can't wait. And Wyatt the Wise, I'm going to do an episode of The Table on that. So we're going to have some fun when that comes. That's going to be my review of that, the episode of The Table. I'm going to just dedicate that to the Dragonfly. So I already kind of got the name, just like kind of like Black Hawk Down. I'll probably name it Dragonfly Down or something like that. I'm trying to think of it, because everything I do, trust me, I've already been like thinking of it like a way ahead of time before. Why the Wise laugh my ass? I can hear articulated ninja speaking through the moment you said that line. What line was that? Jamie Lynn says, I think Marvel HasLabs in particular are over. They still do others for now. Yeah. Oh, that's a travesty. Greg Archer says my Sky Striker came with 2 Wayne Ruthos and no Night Force ripcord. They made me send back the second before they send me the ripcord. Well, as long as they corrected it, and that's a crime right there, because that's my favorite figure in that Sky Striker package is that ripcord. You know what I'm saying? That ripcord made me like that new that new classified one. Wyatt the Wise says HasLabs are, I believe, are the testing ground to see how much we are willing to pay for whatever the item is. I believe that it's a lab. It's a test from everything, from how much you're gonna pay, or can we do this, or how big do we need to do this? Did we put enough accessories in there, or can we shy them out on accessories? So to me, I just think it was just one big test, to be quite honest with you. Infinity Toy says the Dragonfly was the first HasLab I participated in, and that one of my worries, something coming, is messed up. I be honest with you, man, they've been pretty solid, man. Mistakes happen, but shit, I probably done brought 5 or 6 HasLabs, and pretty much all of mine have been on point, man. Nerd Alert says they are definitely using it to test the market. Herb says I just don't have space for more than 2 Sentinels. You good, man. Just yeah, like I say, man, I like I say, about 2 of those, because I just really believe that they're gonna make more of them. Wyatt the Wise. Also, yes, if I was you, bro, I get just 2. You already have the OG one and multiple small ones, so I think 2 would fit in your collection best. Correct. Herb says I didn't put those. I didn't either. I didn't feel like, because they actually hell to put back in, man. Those tabs, man. Them shits. Like I was like, you know what, man, I ain't putting them shits back in. Then I gotta paint over them and all that. I ain't doing that. The Nerd Alert says the table rules. It definitely does, man. I was trying to get this Halloween one done, man, but I don't know if I have enough time, be honest with you, man. I'ma see though. I'ma see. I gotta get this other review done, and then I gotta do another thing, man. Then after that, I got like 4 days left until the end of October. Greg Archer says I got Storm Shadow version 2 and Alpine yesterday, and I have all of those figures on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store. They just haven't came in yet, man. Nerd Alert says it wasn't very ninja. It's almost like Big Ben talking about Storm Shadow. I don't understand exactly what you're saying there. Greg Archer says Storm Shadow V2 figure of the year, in my honest opinion. He's growing on me. As far as his aesthetic, he's growing on me, and I don't even have him in hand. You know, just looking at him and then looking at different reviews of people doing them, he's definitely growing on me. Alpha says, any fans of NECA Last Roman TNT? I have one of them. I like them. I like the NECA Last Roman. I have one of those figures. I got to figure out which one I got. It's been a minute since I picked them up. But, man, I ain't had really time to even mess with my turtles lately. Wyatt the Wise says, everybody hit the like button and spam the emojis on the side. Give this brother the appreciation he deserves, man. Let's give a round of applause for that comment. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Oh, okay. I see the classic articulated ninja lines. Why are we giving money to $1 million company? And be honest with you, man, like a lot of guys on the other side, run that narrative of funding $1 billion company, which I don't give a shit about that. They can feel how they feel, man. I'm not the one to say how somebody's supposed to feel, man. But that was just a reference point that I was using, man. The Nerd Alert says the Dragonfly is going to be dope with the Yang stand. Picture it from above, looking down at you. Can't wait. Yeah. I can't wait for that. I definitely can't wait for that, man. So many good 1/12 scale vehicles, man. Once this about a week or two, I'm gonna start gearing up for my top 10 videos. I have a bunch of them, and one of those top 10 videos at the end of the year will be top 10 1/12 scale vehicles, because we've got enough where I could do that. I mean, I have one sitting back here, and it doesn't necessarily have to be from this year, because just in the past 2 years we had a large influx of 1/12 scale vehicles. So I'll just do them in general, be honest with you, because if you go back to the Engine Avengers days, they were really like fucking none. There was a lot of people mocking up 1/18 scale, like Articulated Ninja, Iron Can, That's kind of like the thing they fell out over, just that fucking 1/18 scale shit that they was going through. But that showed you how hungry we were for vehicles. And in the past 2 years, we have gotten a large influx to where we like, I don't even know if I got any room anymore. Oh, nerd alert! You meant flight stand? Yeah, man. I'm sorry about that. He had Yang stand up there. But yeah, man, that dragonfly, man, is the next biggest thing I'm looking forward to, be honest with you. Alpha says my V2 Storm Shadow has shitty paint apps on the sword, smeared right off onto his hands and the white of the costume. That's crazy. I never came across like paint smearing with G.I. Joe Classified, man, to be quite honest with you. But we all have different shit we go through. Damn, Jay. Now that's a tragedy. Actually, says I missed out on the Dragonfly too. Hopefully eBay won't hurt my pockets too much. I almost missed out on my damn self, but I made sure I made that happen. Almost missed out on the Rattler, but I made sure I made that happen. I was actually able to grab 2 of those, man. So I actually wanted one mint on card and one to open up, man, because that's like one of my favorite Cobra vehicles, the His Tank and that Rattler. Those are my 2 favorite GI Joe vehicles, His Tank and a Rattler. But if we're gonna have a HasLab this year, I wouldn't mind a Killer Whale, man. But I don't know, we'll see. Infinity Toy said, need them to test the red or blue His Tank. Wasn't able to get the first one. And I hope something like that happens too. And I know a lot of guys gonna be like, like the dude on fucking The Simpsons, like for people who back the HasLab. But me, I don't give a shit. Bring them. If they could make a pre-order of a Sentinel dumbed down, not Sentinel, a His Tank dumbed down with no lights, and it's the blue or red versions, I'm all for it. That way people can get a chance at a His Tank, and then it enables me, a person like me, to get a few more and kind of army build with them different colors, man. Like I'm all for the game, yo. I'm not about like the bullshit. That's something I'll speak on real quick too. Like there's a lot of fucking bullshit going on, a lot of bullying, a lot of motherfuckers hopping on lanes and shit, like 8 people stomping out lanes on the internet. I'm talking like analogy, like figuratively on this internet, yo. I'm sick of seeing that shit, yo. Like, and there's a certain motherfucker on there who will talk shit about all of them, and they don't make no videos about him. You know what I'm saying? What y'all scared or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of seeing that dumb shit, man. On in this hobby, man, because this is a place of peace here, and it's became a place of like motherfuckers on some fake bully shit, and I'm getting tired of seeing that shit. Okay, I'm sorry I had to go on that little rant. Greg Archer says, got mine from CMD store. Only complaint is the sheath for the sword is bent. I've ordered some stuff from CMD. It's been a minute though. And I'm not the like I know a lot of those guys who do the first, get the figures first, they kind of go there, but I'm not the one to chase for the first figure. Nerd Alert said, I was talking about the camouflage Storm Shadow. His shirt vest overlay looks kind of like a jacket, kind of like Big Ben. I'm probably tripping. It does. That overlay throws a lot of people off. You know what I'm saying? When you see that overlay, it threw me off. But like I said, the only reason I cared because I didn't think he had a lot of articulation. But from what I've seen, he can move, so it doesn't bother me. You know. And be honest with you, they're probably gonna do a retro card where he actually just has that hoodie and his pants. So prepare yourself for that. Says, do you have any time idea what time 1027 start? I don't know. I'm thinking more, it'll be more aiming for between 10 a.m. and 1 o'clock p.m. But don't get me the line. I just hadn't had a chance to actually look at that. I just been kind of trying to take in the reveals that they showed today, which were all great, be honest with you. Jamie Lynn says, I disagree with the tested and market theory. HasLabs has little to do with the regular retail lines. All major company crowdfunds are because they saw what independent creators have been doing on Kickstarters, Indiegogo, etc. They are trying to cash in and on that business model. Hey, look, I'm not behind the scenes with them, so they probably could, man, to be quite honest with you. Swedish Don Goblin says, why do you Why you got mansion behind you and a pool with 4 jet skis, hat turned back? You trying to be Diddy or something? Here we go with this Diddy shit, man. I don't know. Hey, look, and I'm gonna say something too. Like, everybody got these comments on Diddy. I'm gonna say this right quick, and I'm gonna move on with some toy shit, some important shit to talk about. Not that punk ass motherfucker. Like, when I seen that video of him kicking Cassie and beating her like that, I wanted to pull out a gun and shoot that motherfucker my goddamn self. Be honest with you. My personal opinion, he's done a lot of foul shit. I believe he was behind getting Pac killed. He got Biggie killed, and he's done it. He's every rapper he's managed, he's fucked over. You know what I'm saying? So whatever happens to him, happens to him. But what I'm not into is kicking somebody when he down. Not saying I have sympathy for him or care for him. Look, he already in the hands of the law where he need to be. And hopefully he'll spend his punk ass in jail for a long time for whatever he's done. You know what I'm saying? So this shit, like, keep talking about him, talk for fucking what? What the fuck do I care? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about what he got going on. Whatever that man got himself into, he got himself into, to be quite honest with you. And a lot of motherfuckers be talking shit, but I guarantee you, all the motherfuckers, like half you motherfuckers talking shit would probably be at them parties. Especially you got some fine ass bitches in there fucking and shit and sucking and shit like that. You motherfuckers would be there. Be caught up just like his ass too. Legend Series, what's going on? What's going on, family? Big Tony. White the Wise says, don't get me wrong. I understand why some collectors complain about some figures, but some collectors are so anal, it's crazy, especially when they don't actually do anything with them besides make one video. Correct. A lot of this shit is clout. 90% of this game is clout like a motherfucker. There's only a few people I've seen that's pure in this game. Like, pure. Like, I ain't seen no blemishes. One of them I just talked to, Legend Series. He's pure. Python, he's pure. Woody, Triple Deuce, he's pure. He gotta be pure. He from the motherland. Hasbro's right. He allowed his fucking window and Hasbro fucking symbols right there. You know what I'm saying? But, and there's a few others, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of this shit, clout like a motherfucker. Motherfuckers looking for fame, which, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 subscribers. Motherfuckers, that shit go to their head. That's why I know a lot of motherfuckers will be at them Diddy parties. Because this little shit right here, this little bullshit ass hobby has went to a lot of motherfuckers' heads where they feel like they just doing their thing. Nah, you just a fucking lame. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of following. That's really what all it comes down to. Herb says the Army Builder Table episodes was dope. Herb, I'm gonna eventually get back to that, man. I just didn't want that to be my whole you know, I don't never want to be a one-trick pony. If you bust my channel down, if you seriously bust that motherfucker down, I got everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything. I'm into the culture. I'm into MCing. I'm into graffitiing. I'm on the fucking cardboard breakdancing. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I compare it to early days of hip hop. It's so much different shit. You know what I'm saying? I do the news reviews. I do actual reviews. I do the shit while I'm posing up figures. You know what I'm saying? So I love all aspects of it. Swedish Doom Goblin. Yeah, you be at them Diddy parties, motherfucker. Two fine ass bitches sucking your dick, then Diddy fucking he following your ass. You not stopping him. That's how he get you, motherfucker. TF Hustler says I'm waiting on those Roman toy tanks. Yes, that I did order one of those. I got a green tank coming from them. Toy Collector 1027, yes, and which they're probably gonna announce the Immortal motherfucker. And be honest with you, man, I'm not too big of a fan of him. I think the figure looks great, but I don't know. I be wanting to cherry pick with Classified, and then when they just start revealing shit, I'm like, damn, yo, I'm gonna fuck around and have every goddamn figure that they release, man. Like, what is wrong with me? But it's a good problem to have, I guess. Hey, anybody know what time 1027 start? Because that's like the second person has asked me, and I truly don't know. I just know it's tomorrow, but I don't know what time it's gonna start. So if anybody can comment in the comment section, I'll come across it, and then that'll be the announcement. Jamie Legend says Swedish Doom Gauntlet, not really funny. Why are you trying to troll this man? Exactly, yo. Fuck shit. Fuck nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got shit else to do. And like I said, I'm not into kicking people while they down, man. Let that man go through whatever he going through. Herb says, I missed the Dragonfly, but grab the Rattler. Good choice. If they had a choice on what I would want, whether it was a Dragonfly or Rattler, and I can only choose one, I will go with the Rattler, man. I just like it better. The Nerd Alert says, Articulated Ninja put me onto a 112 Army Jeep, perfect for classified. I think it was 2021, 2022 on his page. It's dope. I paid like $90. I see it. It's kind of like a World War II Jeep. Really not my speed, but around those times, that was one of the options you could go to if you wanted a Jeep for your classified. I definitely remember it was like a green Jeep. Bobby World says, I made a classified scale fire bat out of a Max Steel attack jet. Nice. Alpha says, Vac Metal Cobra Commander's Heat. I still haven't gotten that yet. I mean, somebody was supposed to pop up. Like Big Bad Toy Store said something was about to like ship and come in, and it just never came in. That I haven't got an alert for that yet at all. Be honest with you, I wish it would come. Swedish says, just bringing up Diddy because he's the talk of the world right now. Well, Swedish, we don't want to talk about Diddy because the world is talking about him right now. This should be a safe haven not to talk about that motherfucker, man. Like, be honest with you. Like, I don't hop on trends, fam. Gonzo, salute. What's good with you, family? Wyatt the Wise, you talking about that 3000 dude. He's a professional yapper, bro. He just trying to rage bait everyone. Yes, that's pretty much his go-to. I believe he's tried to say some shit about me, but he ain't said my name, but I know he was talking about me. But I'm cool. As long as he don't say my name, I'm good with that. But it's not only him, it's other people. It's other people out there too. And when I was talking about bullying, he's not the one I'm talking about bullying. People. There's a certain group of individuals, and actually something I'm pretty cool with, I know, but that was like attacking one person. And the one person might have been wrong on some shit that he did, but he's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He's a pussy. He's not gonna fight back. So why the fuck you stomping out this nigga and he's not a fighter? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't respect that. And the reason why I'm talking like this because I ran the street for a long time. You don't do shit like that. You know that dude a bitch, you leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him go. What we want is that nigga over there who's a motherfucking shark just like us. You know what I'm saying? So that type of shit. Wyatt the Wise, you talking about, oh, I already read that. Greg Archer, Camo Snake Eyes, the brown one. I don't understand what you're saying, Greg. Jamie Lynn says, Swedish Don Goblin, if you notice, it's not the talk of this chat. Come on, man. Come up with something better to comment. Thank you, Jamie. Hey, thank you, man. It's like when somebody keep commenting on that shit, I just like, yo, you got to be a teenager or a child or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, like, come on, man. We grown men in here. Herb says, I ain't with the dumb shit either. I only rock with dudes that got similar mindsets to mine. Savage Land, Woody, and a few others. I feel you, man. I feel you, man. Because be honest with you, man, like I said, I come to this thing for a place of peace, not to beef with motherfuckers or feel like I got to get amped up or somebody got to get me out of my zone. If they do, then oh well, so be it. We gonna get at it though. But one thing about me though, I'm gonna be real. When I see you in person, you gonna get ran down. We gonna talk, whether we scrap or talk or whatever. And it shouldn't have to get to no shit like that. That's why I don't want to get into shit like that. But I'm a real one. You know what I'm saying? I don't go for that bullshit, man. Because you know what? I don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I had to deal with this same type of shit out in the street, even growing up. Motherfuckers trying to get at me. Not saying like motherfuckers get at me all constantly, but I was a motherfucker to be hated. One, I'm a good looking son of a bitch and women love me, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm gonna stay fly, I'm gonna stay pushing cars, I'm gonna stay getting money, and motherfuckers hate that shit. And I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole point. You know what I'm saying? So I'm used to this shit. I'm built for this shit. You know what I'm saying? We can get on a nuclear type level, but I don't want to fucking get there because I'm not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a place of peace while I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers need to put that shit, you know, pipe down with that shit, partner, before you get a pipe put on you. No Diddy. You like that, Swedish? All right, so let me get back to KC Toy says, sweet Christmas. I caught the show live. What's good, Savage? Yo, what's good with you, fam? How's everybody doing this evening? Yo, salute to you, man. Wyatt the Wise. Anthony Custom is a perfect example of anal collectors. Bro is literally hates on most of his figures, but all he does after is make his review, put it in the back box, and lets it sit on his shelf. The thing I've noticed about him is he'll snap out of the kayfabe. It's almost like wrestling. People be in kayfabe. He'll say something like, as far as a reviewer, he'll criticize it, but as far as a collector, that's you gotta take everything out of context, and that's the street part about me. I can take everybody's conversation, what they say, and extract that. That's the real part about him. He loves the shit, you know what I'm saying? But as far as him, when he reviews a figure, that's his thing. That's what got the people going. He's gonna be critical in a motherfucker. So, for most of this shit, man, I take it with a grain of salt. My biggest thing is, if you want to know something about a figure, just go ahead and buy it yourself and see what the fuck, how you feel about it. You might like this shit. You know what I'm saying? Other people might be shitting on it. You might fucking love this figure. Michael Campbell, what up, Savage? What we talking about? A little bit of something to everything, man. A little bit of something to everything. I don't know when you came in. I was kind of getting a little hype and shit, motherfuckers. Just about to get me going and shit. But a little bit of everything, man. But trying to talk, have a good organic conversation about action figures, man. And I'm basically just going down the line, talking and going over a few things I got going on and just conversing with everybody, Michael, man. So, hey, I'm glad you're here, man. Chime in. Hell yeah, Gonzo. When geeks get clout for the first time, because they ain't used to this shit. They lames. They ain't used to being the fucking man. I wasn't a fucking lame ever in my life. I was a very popular person in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, and throughout life, because I ain't the dude like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? Nah, I stayed fly all the way up until fucking present day, me sitting here. You know what I'm saying? So as far as having some type of fame or clout or anything like that, man. Look, man, I can handle that shit. I'm like Henry Hill on Goodfellas when she said, yo, he had a lot of power, he was young, and he can handle himself. And I definitely can. Okay, so JMC said they said 12 o'clock. I knew it would be sometime around there, but I wasn't sure, between 10 and 1 o'clock. So 12 o'clock in the afternoon is going to be the 1027 event, man. So make sure you guys chime in. Wyatt the Wise, at least you create stories with your figures. Other people make kit bashes. I make stop motion, so it makes sense for one of us to be anal about the figures. But bruh, these dudes hate on figures so much. Well, it's a narrative. And I'm trying to say, when people when people see that something get them a certain type of views, or okay, this will get this going. You can't tell me that you don't see motherfuckers be feeding into that shit, man. Hey, if that's what gets you views and get shit going for you, hey, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? But the shit, don't sit them at like you just so fucking creative. Like this is what garnered your views. Nah, you feed into a certain narrative, and the internet is a negative place. This is where you want to come and be a negative fucking person, not saying the action figure part, but which you start consuming that, but just the internet in general. But my whole thing of coming on the internet is I didn't know anybody else was out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, damn, this is pretty cool. And my whole thing was coming on like what you say, you make stop motion. That's really what I wanted to come into. I never wanted to review figures or really talk about action figures. It's just I love it so much, I kind of fell into that. But then also I knew that would that would build up a little crowd for me. So once I got to a place where I could make action figure media, I already got a following in the crowd. Now let me put you on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me entertain you. Let me entertain myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole standpoint on it. All this crazy shit that be going on, this beefing and motherfuckers steady talking shit like they can't get ran up on in real life. I didn't know that. I didn't know all this shit, man. It really kind of blows my fucking mind, to be quite honest with you. Like that is like this, man. But it is what it is. To me, it ain't nothing major. It's some shit that can be handled real easy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't buy into it, man. To be quite honest with you. The Beyonder says 1027 starts at 12 p.m. Wyatt the Y says, laughing out loud, oh, I know you were talking about, I know who you were talking about when they were stomping out the Cobra Island dude. Him too, you know what I'm saying? But hey, no, I was talking about, I don't even want to mention his name. I don't even put fucking business out there, but you can kind of, if it's not him, then you know who the other one is. Viper Island, actually don't give a fuck what none of y'all say about him, yo. He's in his own fucking world, and I commend him for that. Be honest with you, a lot of people don't agree with him, but he doesn't bother me. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody isn't for everybody. I never really took him, like, not to say seriously, I just took him for entertainment. Like, I might watch his show for news and then watch another show for news, and they all saying the same shit. It's just who I want to watch. You know what I'm saying? And even the point of his having his son up there, I don't think he's exploiting his son. I truly believe he wanted to do something with his son, because people like, hey, he's got his kid up there. But on the flip side, people really need to mind their fucking business. Y'all don't pay that man bills, and that's not your kid. You know what I'm saying? That's him. And plus, that boy now got a deeper voice than most of us. You know what I'm saying? But I just think just people just trying to get at his ass anyway. Even before the shit happened with a toy kind of move, I guess he took a clip from him and didn't give him credit. People trying to get at his ass because he was saying the line was ending. So people been trying to get at that motherfucker for a minute. But you can tell when you look at him, he does not give a flying fuck what everybody else says. And I laughed my ass off when he said all charges are dropped and we've been exonerated. I can just see that motherfucker on the front cover with his lawyers, and their arms up. Them motherfuckers, the goddamn Teflon Don. Which, man, I don't know him. I never had a conversation with him, and don't give a fuck if I ever meet him. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't bother me like that. And I might be the only motherfucker, because everybody I talk to be like, you know. But you know, it is what it is, man. To each his own. Like I say, I don't get too much deep into other people's business, but that's just my opinion on that situation, to be quite honest with you. Infinity Toy says Chrome Cobra Commander is fire, but can't wait for the armor version. That's when y'all hear me say like that's my Cobra Commander. It's not necessarily that's my Cobra Commander, but that's the era I came up with that battle suit Cobra Commander. Like, that's the era where I would go into a store and he was in there, or if I went to somebody's house, that Cobra Commander was laying around, that battle suit. So I can't wait to see that battle suit one too, man. Greg, I don't know of a camo Snake Eyes y'all talking about. Yeah, like, I don't know either. Alpha, subscribe to 100. Hey, appreciate you, fam. The Nerd Alert says, just ignore those haters or bullies. It's getting so annoying. I can't relate to what you're. I said I can relate to what you're going through. And be honest with you, I'm not going through it. I've been seeing it, and to be honest, this shit, like, I know the shit featherweight. I know the shit is just surface shit. I don't ever say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say something about it too. But it's not about me. What they're doing is you're starting to piss off, like, from different people I talk to, people who don't inspire to have a YouTube channel, people who don't inspire to have a voice on here. You're starting to fucking rub them the wrong way, and to the point, like, man, I don't even want to fucking do this shit anymore. Every time I come up, somebody talking some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about me or YouTube content creators. It's about the people who don't have a voice. They don't have a voice, so you don't know that they're affecting them. And I said that a long time ago. You really kind of fucking up the game. And I understand having an opinion and voice what you want to voice, but when you get to ride in that motherfucking wave and just keep riding it, you know what I'm saying? Like, then you know what I'm saying, you push it a narrative that's no good for the community, man. So Why the Why says, yo, bro, can we talk about the Big Bad Toy Store? They doing the shittiest job when it comes to keeping you uploaded on your pre-order. I swear, if you're not a big creator, then they ship your items later. I don't have no problem with Big Bad Toy Store, but then again, I'm not. If you ever look at my channel, I'm not the one to try to chase down the first figure and shit. And be honest with you, I've gotten stuff like I got a road pig from them pretty early, not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of content creators are either going to fucking Signal Port, not going, like, getting that shit shipped from overseas, or they getting that shit shipped from Canada. They go into those different avenues, even the dark market, to get those figures so they can beat out everybody, which, you know, to each his own. You know, that's what they do, and that's their niche, which I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Go and get your figure first so I can see what's up, because I sit back and I watch them too myself, because that's just really not my avenue. But as far as Big Bad Toy Store, I can't really shit on them too much, man. They really kind of like my go-to. Yeah, they take a minute, but you know, I let the game come to me, man. When my figures get here, they get here, you know, on my end. Jamie Lynn says, any thoughts on that Ecto one? I like it. If I had some extra money, I would grab it. But I don't. But I like it, and I think if anybody wants it, yo, grab it, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's got plenty of moving parts with it. You have two choices. You can either get the 325 one, or you can pay $75 more and get 4 more figures. And switch it out to the Ghostbusters too, and got the Ghost doing the peace sign and shit. So I think it's totally worth it. Would I like it cheaper? Yes, everybody would like this shit cheaper. But I think it's a good offering, and I can't really speak on it too much because I'm not just this huge Ghostbusters fans. But come on, if you grew up in the '80s, there's a piece of Ghostbusters in you, and especially part 2 with that Bobby Brown, that every little step I take. I mean, he sold that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you black, he sold that one for us. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's awesome, man. DJ Mr. McFly, what up, fam? Salute. Hope everything is well with you, man. Yes, man. Everything is good, man. You know what I'm saying? Things aren't perfect, but things have picked up, man. Family's good, man. We back moving to one accord. And that contract I told you guys that I was trying to get, I'm half a step from landing it. I got it. I just got to do some few things, which involves moolah, and I got to go make some, so I can go ahead and switch up my insurance, man. But hopefully everything will be great, man. The Nerd Alert says, anyone interested in fresh monkey fiction, those newer waves look sick. The general, the spies, the cool stuff. A Monster Force, I got a Van Helsing in my pile of loot. And I got some of those camouflage with the Buklovas on their face that's coming out in March. I got some of those. What I did order was that fucking monkey in that James Bond suit with the fucking eye patch or whatever. I just picture him with my Wolverine and Hulk. They got those same tuxedos on. So I did order that, and I did order the Big Bad Toy Store anniversary one of those like soldiers and shit. I ordered one of them. The Van Helsing looks good. I just hadn't had them shipped yet. I'm waiting on some other stuff maybe to drop. And get back to, I believe Wyatt, he was talking about Big Bad Toy Store. I'll tell you how how I am. I wait 90 days to ship my pile of loot. I don't, and not unless there's something I need to get this right now. But I wait 90 days, man, and let that shit pile up, and then I ship. Alpha says, I deleted my comment about BPTS having some shit in pre-ordered status for years after the release date. And be honest with you, I don't think it's them. I think it's the company that they waiting on, like the fucking Snowbats from G.I. Joe. Where the fuck are they at? You know what I'm saying? But that's not. I don't think that's Big Bad Toy Store fault. They just waiting on Hasbro. They probably, just like I said, where the fuck they at? They probably turned to Hasbro after I said it. Where the fuck are they at? And they just like, I don't know, man. I don't know where they at. Wyatt the Wise, everyone hit the like button and spam the emojis on the side. Give this brother appreciation that he deserves. Damn, again, thank you. I gotta salute you on that one. Thank you. KC Toy says, reviews help me figure out what upgrades I'm going to do to the figures, keep in stock or change whatever. Yes. Yep. Nerd Alert says stop motion rules. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, man. That is something I really want to go into. Stop motion. My man Legend Series put me on play motion. Just some type of media with these action figures to where it's a story where motherfucker can sit down and be like, yo, I'm about to watch Savage shit and shit. Yo, the new episode come out this week. Like on that type of status, man. And like I said, if you speak it, profess it out your mouth, and you got your heart into it, gotta make sure it happened, man. I believe I'm on that route, to be quite honest with you. KC Toy said, yeah, they wouldn't act that way face to face. Yeah, I've seen some. And look, and I ain't gonna sit up and talk about anybody else's business, you know what I'm saying? Because when you run the street, don't talk about anybody else's business. But it was put out there in the public, like the situation with a Ninja and Iron King. They were friends, and the way they were making videos at each other, I was like, shit, when they see each other, it's gonna go down. Not a goddamn thing happened. And I didn't want anything to happen, but there was so much shit going on. You thought something would happen, and nothing happened, at the end of the day. And nothing don't need to happen either, man. So why even get into the shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that's my whole thing. Wyatt the Wise says, I honestly think the beef in our sector is pretty funny. I just wish that instead of us talking, we all made either stop motions or dioramas about the beef, like diss tracks and hip hop. Yeah, yeah. That is the way to creatively to do something. BBY says you always creative. Appreciate that, man. I try to be, man. Kendall, shout out. Fred says Trump or Kamala. I don't know, to be honest with you. And talking politics does not fucking scare me. I just don't know who I want to vote for now. I'm actually leaning more towards Kamala, and I don't give a fuck two shits about her or two shits about Trump. It's just where my mind is at right now. Wyatt the Wise says, yeah, honestly, bro, I absolutely love that you don't engage in the drama at all. If anything, you say your piece on it at once and you keep it moving. And I respect, look, that's the way I'm built. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time to sit and go back and forth from this shit. If it's like that, I gotta keep getting on the subject shit. We might as well shoot it out. Fuck the dumb shit. Let's go and get this solved. Wyatt the Wise says, also, did you pay attention to the Kendrick and Drake beef? Yes, I did. I love hip hop to death, and it's a little bit past my time for it, but you know, it was a good one. You know what I'm saying? But it got like a little gossipy and shit, and that's where I tell you it's past my time. Yo, like rhyme all this shit, like oh he did this and he slept with this one, and you beat on your wife, and you a child molester. You know what I'm saying? It's like oh, all right, man, okay, man, y'all motherfuckers digging and shit. Yo, y'all reaching too on some of that shit, but it was good. You know what I'm saying? I just wish my man wouldn't have backed out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's where J. Cole from. He kind of disappointed me when he backed out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a nigga, like, I said what the fuck I said. You know what I'm saying? Whether I get my ass beat or I beat your ass or one, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for you to back out of that shit after you done put a diss track out and all that, man, like, yo. And really, I believe the entire nation really want to probably see him come out on top of both of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. It's just past my time for all that shit. Alpha says, Amazon's my go-to. I like Amazon. I like Amazon because they get the shit here fast. And I got Prime, so a lot of time I get my shit shipped for free. Steve-O says, bro got the whole first wave of Operation Monster Force. It's fire. I believe it. I just wasn't feeling everybody. I said, let me start off with Van Helsing, because that's something I can just see myself moving him around in different settings, whether it's Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, his own setting. So I kind of went with him because he's more of a neutral guy. And that's where I'm at. I'm not really leaning, Steve. I'm not really leaning too far heavy into one side of that. I'm kind of going with pieces that kind of can be moved throughout different lines. Like I said, I keep forgetting their names. Like I got the invisible guy who has the British flag with the vest on. He's like he has a clear head, and he has a head you can I think he has a blue cover on too. Then there's some with an army fatigue blue cover, like ski mask. So I got a lot of those guys. You can kind of move them anywhere. The Nerd Alert says the Dracula looks great too. Jay's Fig says toy beef is whack. You and Plastic Addict are the only ones I are the only ones I've never seen engage in that stuff. Yeah, you know, and I can tell some people have tried to trigger me a few times. Yo, Articulate Ninja, what's good with you? Nothing but love and positive vibes to Savage, one of the chillest, best army builders in the game, no doubt, my friend. And I mentioned your name a few times in here too, man, and it was just strictly for reference. Like I said, I don't really jump into people's shit like that, but if it's put out there in public, I'm definitely you know, I'm gonna speak on it, man. But you know, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna have to say, and I gotta keep it moving. But he said toy beef is whack. You and Plastic Addict are the only ones I never see engage in that stuff. Yeah, man, and I don't, man, because it's really not. Like I said, like I've been going over saying for the last 30 minutes, it's not really worth it to me to get into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I do, I know my emotions gonna get the best of me, man. And it's best not to do it and be done regret doing something. Which at the same time, I'm the type of motherfucker, if something happened and I just fall into it, it is what it is. I done been through it before. Shit, I got my bail money ready. You know what I'm saying, baby? Come get me. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot. You know, I'm gonna have to get out. I'm gonna have to go deal with this. But it's almost like when you pop a motherfucker And you might be in the right by popping that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But now you got to go to court. Now you got to show up to this one. You got to pay for the lawyer. And you might get off. But do I really want to fucking go through all that shit? You know what I'm saying? Greg Archer says, I prayed for your contract, bro. Even asked for your insurance to work out the power of prayer. Whoa, that was powerful right there. Because that shit has been going down like that, my friend, for real, for real. And that shit has been working out like that. The insurance got worked out. Because what it is I'm trying to pick up this contract for Lowe's. Now I have the $1 million insurance and all that shit. But once you go inside a motherfucker house and start hooking up water hoses and shit like that, then it gets into a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta, it's not necessarily your truck. You gotta deal with people's their possessions and things of that nature, man. So the biggest thing is I had to because I don't need workman's comp like where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? Like I work on my own. So I had to get workman's comp because I gotta have a team. And then I had to switch up that insurance. So it's asking for an extra $3,000, which I mean, $3,000 is a lot of money, but still it ain't shit. But where I've been at, you know what I'm saying, in the past fucking year, you know what I'm saying, like 3,000 ain't laying around. If it is, that shit getting ate up real motherfucking quick and going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with you. So be honest with you, I just have to work it out in the next week or two and get it going. But the contract start Wednesday. But I just had the favor with these people, man. And I like I said, I appreciate the power of prayer. Greg and everybody else, you know what I'm saying, that's been coming through, man, that they gonna stick with me on it, man. But it's definitely a game-changing contract, man, that could change my shit around in a month. You know what I'm saying? You talking about like pulling in like 20 G's in one fucking month type shit, you know what I'm saying, or more. Fortnite boat. Jay's Fig said the articulated ninja and Iron Can beef was disappointing to see. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, man, that was they shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how deep they friendship went on far as them going at it, man. But I did, I did say that he ethered that motherfucker on that shit, man. And it is what it is. But like I said, the way they were going back and forth, I thought they were gonna come to blows on that shit, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, it's a good thing because, like I said, just like I explained, like even if you come to blows with a motherfucker and go through all this shit, like damn, who want to go get bailed out? Who want to have to go to court and shit after all that? Crone Nigga says greeting from the Netherlands. Yo, greetings, fam. Wyatt the Wise says the YouTuber The Lazy Eyebrow has a lot of videos on how to start getting into stop motion. He mainly collects Transformers, but the stop motion advice is good regardless. Articulated Ninja Review says Jay's Figs, yes, it was disappointing. I didn't want all that, but I ain't gonna stay quiet either. I feel you on that too. You know what I'm saying? Like even the situation that like that, I think he has tried to like come at me a little bit, but he ain't said my name. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna jump into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it needs to stay really right there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also like, motherfucker might say something, but if you keep saying shit about me, I'm damn sure ain't gonna be motherfucking quiet. Not at all. Wyatt the Wise, bro, Not Like Us music video is still number 9 top trending videos to this day. Man, look, let me take some water right quick because I've been talking. I like Not Like Us, but I just think it's got over fucking played, yo. I mean, I believe Kendrick has better songs than Not Like Us. That's came out. It's just it's been overhyped and overplayed because of this Drake beef. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like I said, man, that shit kind of really like passed my era. And be honest with you, like with Kendrick and shit, I was like, yo, he just got a little too weird for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Kendrick when he had that little short, little nappy box and shit, like in 2012, like he was spitting in. And before that, but then once he kind of got like 20, and I like Damn was good too. But once he got after that, I'm like, yo, this nigga getting a little too weird for me. Wyatt the Wise says, bro, okay, I already read that. Nerd says, what up, Ninja? Legend Series says, articulated Ninja Reviews, what up, brother? Wyatt the Wise says, wait, did you hear J. Cole's new song Part Something? He talks about his feelings on the beef. I wouldn't have lost the battle. I would have lost a bro. And that's one of the bars he dropped. Yeah, I heard it, but I acknowledge that line, but I haven't heard that song, man. To be honest with you, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just like how we were just talking, he just didn't want that stress on him. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand that, but he shouldn't have said something from the beginning. Like I said, what the fuck I said. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And Kendrick, if that was his homeboy, like why would you? Okay, I put this analogy. Which I guess beef is beef. If you see me riding in the car with a nigga and me and you cool, why you gonna spread the fucking car, nigga? You about to hit me too. You know what I'm saying? It's on. Fuck you. You're not my partner no more. You know what I'm saying? That type of analogy. And Kendrick sprayed at that motherfucking car that he was riding in with Drake on. That song was fucking fire too that he did with Drake. He was spitting on that. You know what I'm saying? And he gave Kendrick a shout out and you still shoot at my fucking car, nigga? It's on. You know what I'm saying? So to retract those statements, I don't agree with that. Greg Archer says, Ninja, love you, broski. Articulated Ninja Reviews says, Savage, I know, man. You always been positive and supportive, man. Speak your piece. Hopefully we get to meet up at one of these conventions so I can shake your hand and show you it's nothing but love. Hey, same here, fam. Same here, man, to be honest with you. And like I said, I ain't forgot about that shit a year and a half ago, man, when you shouted me out and came through on the channel and shit, man. That's major love. And be honest with you, when you meet me, same person you see here, which everybody else has met me, man. There's no two different sides to me and shit. Like this nigga is this way, and when you on the camera, and then when he get off, he's another way. I don't have the energy for it, man. Road Keeper says hello. Articulated Review says, I never endorse toy beef or act like it's cool, but I will never stay silent and let a bully be a bully. Ken don't get along with no other creators, and that speaks volumes. Be honest with you, man, I really believe he's playing a role, man, because I don't see how somebody could just be like that 24 goddamn 7, yo. That takes a lot of fucking energy, man. I'm almost speaking on him a little bit too much, more than I want to fucking speak on him, be honest with you, man. But I believe, so I believe he's taking a few shots at me, but he ain't said my name. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Roadkeeper says, hey at Legend Series and Articulated Ninjas. Wyatt the Wise says, laughing out loud. Facts. I said that 3,000 dude is a professional yapper. Greg Archer, 10 Ken cracks me up. God damn, you're like, all right. Damn, all the comments been fucking Iron Ken. Steve-O, out of the reveal shown today, what do you think is going to be the rock star of the group? What was shown? I'm trying to think. Oh, that Frag Viper. That motherfucking Frag Viper. I think that Frag Viper, it looks really good. Flint, you haven't seen him physically. I think he's gonna probably look good because they've been doing good with the retro line. But as far as who I seen Frag Viper, to be quite honest, that looked really good. Articulated Ninja says, Savage, I thought it would come to blows too, but he just walked off after he walked up, so that's good. As you stated, as men, we prior towards peace and plastic. That's why I enjoy how you move, Savage. Appreciate you, family. Appreciate that. Hustle says, what's good, fam? Hustle, what's good with you, fam? Hustle, the unauthorized channel moderator. Jay's Fig said at Articulated Ninja Reviews, I feel you. I was just sad to see at that time. I'm glad it didn't come to blows over toys. I'm all about peace and love. No doubt on that, yo. Wyatt the Wise says, wait, that's why J. Cole got out of the car, bro. J. Cole wasn't aware that Drake did all those rappers dirty. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think he doesn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? To be quite honest with you, what goes on with the politics, because he don't really be in the loop and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, like he shot it out Kendrick on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least kind of gave him a love, and Kendrick still kind of shot at the car while you're in there. And like I said, me and you supposed to be partners, man. Like, won't you line that nigga up? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you trying to line me up with him, yo? That's not cool. Articulated Ninja says, Savage, all we can do to tell you avoid drama, but not be scared of it. Anyone either. Plastic in peace until no other options on these. Laughing out loud. Too many people love you, man. When you beef, I'm sure we all riding. No doubt, man. No doubt. And be honest with you, man, to come across like some beef with somebody, I don't even see how the fuck could I even get into beef with somebody on this shit, because I really just look at it like this not even on that level, you know what I'm saying? Like that, man. Like, I'm from a shitty ass little city where shit, to get knocked out, to get shot, to get your ass killed, you know what I'm saying? Just in the past week, I've seen 2 or 3 people get killed. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even over exaggerating, overplaying that. You know what I'm saying? On my channel last week, I had to get, I had to come on and pray for my channel and pray for one of my partners and shit who lost 2 of his workers who got murdered right in the fucking street. You know what I'm saying? For this jackass who killed them to get killed by the police 24 hours later. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy that be going on where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of evil energy and shit, a lot of evil thoughts, because motherfuckers ain't hitting on too much. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a G. I'm a gangster, man. I'm built for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me to get into a serious situation, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I might knock a motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to end it right there. You know what I'm saying? But even to get to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather kind of protect my place of peace, because that's why I come here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I come here. It's really a place of peace. The Nerd Alert says, I gotta bounce out, fellas. Peace and God bless. God bless. Wyatt the Wise said, and I hear you, bro. I hear you. I agree. He has better songs, but for people like me who's hated Drake ever since the Take Care album, thus has been a long time coming. Yeah, I don't know. Drake is really kind of after my time for me to be like going through each one of his albums, or to see the cadence of his character. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of took him from what he was, you know what I'm saying? A pop artist, to be quite honest with you. Scott Howler says, bro, I sent you a DM on IG for an invite so I can send you pictures of the Road Rippers from the Dreadnoks. He says, what up, Ninja? I'm happy to see y'all on here together. Mad dope. That's what's up. Yeah, man, I'm doing this shit on my phone, man. So once I get off my phone, I'll take a look at it, man. Like I said, once I get this fucking webcam, man, then I'll be able to do this shit on my laptop. But I just been doing it on my phone. One thing about me, I ain't gonna wait till everything perfect. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the streets hustling. Sometimes you gotta get the fuck out there. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to this, that, and the third. I gotta get shit moving. You know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing about this is to have this conversation back and forth. It's really not about the pretty backgrounds and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole point, man. But once I get off of here, man, I'll take a look at it. I seen it come up. It was about like 30 minutes ago. I got you. Heavy Duty, the real star. You know, I forgot about Heavy Duty. I don't. And the Hustle said that I don't care for the thing which goes over him. That's his natural look. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of care more for him. You know what I'm saying? As far as that character, you know what I'm saying? Just, another brother in the line, fatigues, cut off shirt. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of care for more of his look, but I still got to give it to that Frag Viper. That shit look gooder than a motherfucker, yo. I believe he got that Frag Viper used to be in those G.I. Joe commercials. They had them big ass fucking heads when they were like real characters and shit. And I believe Storm Shadow kicked that nigga in the head and shit. Yo, he like fell off a roof. Or something crazy like that, man. But I still got to give it to that Frag Viper, man. Storm Shadow did a roundhouse and kicked that nigga in his head and shit, yo. I'll never forget that. Articulated Ninja says, no, he's not playing no role, man. He walked up in person and sounded exactly the same. Shaking my head. It's sad. I wish could unite against these big companies taking advantage, not each other, man. I feel you on that, man. Be honest with you, man. I wish it just wasn't none of this bullshit, this back and forth going either, man. Because besides y'all's situation, which that has been a minute ago, there's been other situations going on, motherfuckers just bickering and shit, man. And I'm like, damn, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing this shit, yo. Looking forward to CoverGirl Retro version 2. Yes, that was they didn't even have a digital render, but look, the CoverGirl body was straight. It's just that motherfucking head, like she been on pills and shit, like sunken in and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. She was okay. She wasn't horrible either. You know what I'm saying? But she definitely could have been better. Wyatt the Wise, I love to tell you everything Drake has done to screw over the rappers and famous black women, but the list is way too long. All right, Ken, what's going on with you, fam? Says, well, y'all riding together to pull up. No, I ain't got to ride with nobody partner to pull up, man. We had a conversation and your name came up, so we were just talking about it. I'm glad you tuned in because I know you be watching me, my nigga. Justin James said, you did ever get pure PCP powder that real angel dust? Like, what the fuck is that shit about, yo? Wyatt the Wise says, bro, please let me go live with you next time and can talk in depth about this rap beat. It'll be a classic barbershop conversation. No doubt. I'll definitely set something up like that. Justin James, I guarantee I have done more PCP. What the fuck is that about, yo? Get the fuck off my shit about that. Boy, it's been a real interesting conversation tonight on this motherfucker, yo. I'll tell you that. Wyatt the Wise says, I love talking to old heads about hip-hop. Articulated Ninja says, Iron Kendra, look who shows up being angry as usual. Savage didn't say anything negative about you, and here you go starting as usual. This is about to get real fucking interesting right here. I'm going to tell you all that right now. Alpha says, demon time is a thing for real, for real. Where you at, fam? Iron Ken 3000 says, Ninja, you was in my city. You think you would have made it out safely? It would have gotten safely if you would have got the best of me. Articulated Ninja says, Kendra, nobody got the best of you. Laughing out loud, and it's not just steady. Stop trying to be a gangster, man. Go enjoy your toys like the rest of us. I will say this, family, Iron Ken, you have never, ever in your life said anything on my channel. So if you're going to come on my channel, yo, at least show a nigga love. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come on with that bullshit, man. Like, for real, for real. Like, because I've commented on your channel one time, and I came over, and it was about 2 years ago. I was like, yo, focus on what you need to do so you can get what you can get done. And you commented back and said 100. So, yo, show me that same respect, fam. Like, for real, for real. Like, at least come on my channel at least one time and show a nigga love. Like, yo, you did a good job on that. Or blase blase. Or don't comment, but, like, to come on, like, with the drama shit, let's not do that. And to be honest with you, I did say your name, but I ain't say nothing fucked up about you. I spoke on some true events that happened, and I'm going to speak on what I need to speak on, family. And hey, look, I don't need to ride. I don't even know Articulated Ninja. I've talked to him a few times, but I never met him in person, so I don't need to hop in a car with nobody to ride. If I'm going to ride dolo, family. Alpha says 3 stacks in the building. Wyatt the Wise says, yo, you got to go live more often, bro. I was in the middle of filming a stop motion and got work tomorrow, so I can't stay much longer. That's what's up. Yo, no, I ain't gonna get into that, yo. Greg Archer, it's on. Laughing out loud. Turn the other cheeks, brothers. But no, man, I'm being real, yo. If you don't come on my channel, yo, say something positive. Don't come on with some damn drama and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that let me know. I know you be watching my shit because like I said, I believe you said some subliminary shit about me. But damn, at least come on and say something nice. I'm ready for that Rancho Flint too, and I will be in Augusta this year too. I'm going back to Joe Fest. Ain't nobody gonna run me off from nowhere. I'm gonna go do whatever the fuck I feel like I need to do, and enjoy myself in your city, my nigga. BL, have you ever seen that Officer Tatum's channel? He was a guy who was on the bad path, found God by going to church once and changed his life around. Now he makes YouTube videos and gets hired to do talks. No, but I might have. I'm not too sure. Articulated Ninja Review says, y'all see this man saying find out. I didn't find out shit happened. Stop trying to start, Savage. Ain't saying nothing about you and said what happened. Go edit a review. Exactly, yo. Exactly. That man already touched down in your town. Shit, if it was like that, shit, he would have did something then and there. And be honest with you, you better watch what you say on this internet. You talking about doing something to somebody, the motherfucking feds be sitting up watching this shit, not unless you done got cleared, like you done did some shit 7 years ago. You talking about pretense doing something to somebody, and then the shit happened. Jay's Fig says that cover girl does have a big ass head. But yeah, man, this shit crazy as hell. What an exciting night. But for real though, man, like I ain't got no serious problem with you though, man. But like, don't do that, man. Like you don't come on my channel, yo. At least say something positive. I don't come on your channel saying negative shit. You know what I'm saying? When the time I did come on there, I said something good. Trying to encourage another brother. And like I said, as far as situations that happen between you and him, I'm gonna speak on whatever I feel like I need to speak on. I'm a man at the end of the day, and I do what I feel like I want to do. But let me change up the climate a little bit, yo, because I don't want that bullshit to take over this live. So I do want to show y'all a boat that I worked on. So this is the latest boat that I did right here, yo. This is the G.I. Joe boat that I did that I just finished up. I call this the Shark Wolf. I wanted to call it the Wolf Shark, but I seen somebody do a custom that had Wolf Shark on it, man. But this is the other Fortnite boat that I just finished up. And be quite honest with you, man, I think I'm feeling this one. I think I'm feeling this one better than that Cobra Hiss boat. And with this one right here, once I do the review and video on it, I'm gonna show you how to put it back together. Cause on the last one with that Cobra Hiss boat, I didn't put it back together for you. Like I'm gonna show you that all it takes is these screws right here. And this is what Jamie Lynn was talking about earlier. He was talking about I think it was Hustle. It maybe Jamie Lynn, but talking about no, it was my man Herb. He was talking about putting the caps back in on here. See, you don't really need to do that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna see the bottom. And you see, I painted up my bottom. You know what I'm saying? But you're not never really gonna see that. But this shit right here to me is fire. And what I did, I took the Sky Striker stickers and put it on this, and they worked out like perfect. Cause I ain't gonna never use those Sky Striker stickers at all, man. To be quite honest with you. So why not put them and make them a custom? Damn, what happened? That beef must got motherfucking hot. My damn comments done stop. This shit crazy, yo, man. This shit crazy as hell, man. But look, but yeah, man, I'm fucking feeling this shit right here. Yeah, I think I like this better than the fucking Hiss boat. Like this, that shit right here. And the reason why I call it the Wolf Shark is because of these stickers. Once I started putting stickers on, and they got a snake eye sticker, and then they had a wolf sticker. I'm like, okay, so I guess snake eyes and timber. But I also wanted to make this boat for my seals. So kind of have it like a joint boat for like both of them. Sometimes snake eyes take it, sometimes the seals take it, sometimes they both take it. So let's combine the names. The sharks for the seals, the wolf for snake eyes. A shark wolf. G.I. Joe classified shark wolf. But I like it, man. Shit look good as fuck on camera too. It's the red that pops with the army fatigue for me. And as y'all can see here, I stained the floor on that. Like you see how that fucking floor went from like a beige to like a brown and shit. I just stained it with a black wash and then I clear coated it. Am I tripping or did my comments stop, yo? What the fuck happened? Grab this other Hiss boat. But these two boats right here, like if they came out with the Cobra Moray or the Hydrofoil like I got on my shirt or a water moccasin, these two fucking boats right here would hold their own sitting in between two G.I. Joe classified boats. Like these boats right here will not look like no fucking slouches between boats that Hasbro can actually make. Like, look at that shit. Them shits is fucking fire, yo. And I don't usually ain't the one to toot my own horn, but goddamn, I got the tooted on this one. Like for real, for real. Guess I'm gonna get me a video made about me tomorrow. Good shit. Say my name 1,000 times, motherfuckers. Boost up my fucking channel. Cause be honest with you, I didn't even know who the fuck Articulated Ninja was, man. Until he said his name and I chimed in on his channel. I wonder what the fuck happened to my comments, yo. Why the fuck they stopped? What happened here? Oh well. But I kind of wanted to show you guys this too. You see those army fatigue patterns that I got on my boat? My wife had cut this out for me, and that's all I did. We take some black spray paint. Let me grab that, and that's how I made these patterns. Just put it up there just like this. You got to be careful, and you don't have to. You can't really spray it too hard, close range. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's all it is, a stencil. And I'm talking about, I did this with spray paint that you use to tag shit up with spray paint. This wasn't like no like little small bottle. This is some shit you take straight to a wall and do graffiti shit with. And that's what I've been doing these boats with, man. Fucking spray paint. Hand paint for the little bit more intricate things. And then, like I said, I used the leftover Sky Striker stickers for my second G.I. Joe boat. And they gave you an ass load of stickers, which I would never, ever put on my fucking Sky Striker because the base model was straight within itself. Then you got another one with some stripes and shit on them. These Cobra stickers right here were pretty dope, but I just always thought that was fucking stupid. I mean, to throw these in and to have them where you can put them on the Sky Striker. I mean, like, why the fuck would Cobra take over Sky Striker? They got the damn Rattler, which is way better. But these stickers right here can be used for like different little projects that you got. So if anybody got a Sky Striker HasLab, or if you didn't get one, just check on eBay, see if somebody's trying to sell some, or you know somebody with some. They definitely could be used to mock up 1/12 scale vehicles. I pretty much feel like, and look, I can't see the fucking comments. Y'all don't know why them shit stopped. My last comment I can see is, CoverGirl does have a big ass head. I can't see nothing else after that. Jay's Figs did that, man. So I'ma just keep talking, man, going on with my show until it's over with, man. So hopefully them shits will pop back up, man. Let me try something right quick. Hold on. Y'all don't go nowhere. Let me try something. Let me just clap in and clap out right quick. Okay. All right. Okay, so we back. Where the fuck is the comments at, yo? Like, what the fuck happened here, yo? God damn, Articulated Ninja. What, man? Why you had to bring that motherfucker over here, man? God damn. I shut my whole damn show down. That motherfucking shit got red hot. God damn it. Damn, y'all can't even see my fucking comments no more. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna continue to talk about some things I wanted to talk about anyway, man, and then I'm gonna cap it off, man, because I can't even see my fucking comments no more, yo. Like, my whole screen just fucking blank, yo. What the fuck happened, man? See, that's where you get start getting involved in that beef and shit, man. Motherfuckers be on that dark net and shit, fucking with your shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Sending out copyright claims and shit like that, man. I don't want to be a part. I don't want that smoke. I don't want that smoke, man. Yeah, this year right here, man, it's pretty much been the year for me to do like some spring cleaning. Like I've been wanting to do some shit with these boats. I've been wanting to do some custom vehicles. So with the 18 wheelers and all that shit. Oh, and also, man, those Sky Striker stickers, I took my G.I. Joe 18 wheeler and I tagged that one up. But I want to finish off this truck here. Just like some of you said, y'all were kind of afraid to open up that boat and break it down and see what's up. I was kind of afraid to fuck with this, but now I done did some other things. Yeah, this shit about to get customized right here. I'm about to put my own little spin on this, and a Cobra got one already that my man Rudy did for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna officially do one myself, like my own fucking customized truck for G.I. Joe. And what I might do is, I don't know. I thought about kind of going with a concept like this, because if y'all notice, all my G.I. Joe trucks, they're gonna have a flat green with an army fatigue type of a setup or pattern with them. But I'm also I also put a little pizzazz on it. So what I'm gonna do with this is have like flat green base, of course, like I do with all my G.I. Joe trucks. But then I might do blue and red camo on it, on top of the green. You know what I'm saying? Then tag it up with some G.I. Joe stickers. I think that shit will be fly. But I don't know. But once I take this out right here and separate the chassis from the carriage, I'm gonna have to go in and cut the bottom of the floor out, because that just helps out with this truck right here, so your figures can actually fit in and do what you need to do, man. I also got another one, but you know the crazy part about this, I just kind of want to keep this like how it is. Be honest with you, it's a nice hunting truck, so I'm gonna keep it just like that. But yeah, that's what I want to do with that. So this will be my last 112 scale project for actually me personally customize one of these up myself, put my own paint job on it, man, and go about it like that, man. I think I'll be good with that, because I got a bunch of 112 scale vehicles that's coming, that's made from a company anyway. So once I do that, Dragonfly come, man, I might just throw up all my 112 scale vehicles on a table, or they can't fit on the fucking table. I already know that, because I got like over 20 of them motherfuckers. I might have to put them on the floor and just show you the whole spread. Like I said, I'm gonna do a top 10 video on 112 scale vehicles, and then I'm gonna do something like that where I show you all my vehicles, man. But I have to finish off that journey of getting customizing my own before we do that, man. And that vehicle, that Silverado, is the last one, because I always wanted to do something to it, for some odd reason just scared to fuck with it. But these boats and that WWE wrecking rig has opened me up to like, okay, all right, man, this shit ain't as hard as it seems. As far as paint wise, I can get busy just taking it apart and putting it back together. I mean, the shit's almost like a real fucking car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to take your car to a shop, they take on, and I'm talking about like really fucking doing an old school, where you take the carriage off the chassis, start grinding down the chassis, getting that back straightened out, then you paint your carriage, you know what I'm saying? All that shit right there. Like that's basically what that is, man. So I definitely ain't got no problem with that. But let me see, man. That's really ain't got shit else to fucking talk about. Be honest with you, I can't see the fucking comments. I don't know what the fuck happened to that shit, yo. Like, god damn, man. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why the fuck my goddamn comments disappear? But I don't know. It's pretty been an eventful night, man. For anybody who regularly checks in my channel, man, hey, look, shit happens. Sorry, y'all had to see that or whatnot, but y'all don't give a fuck, to be quite honest with you, man. But be honest with you, man, that man gonna come on my channel, say something fucking positive, man. Don't come on here talking some crazy shit, man. Like, you know, y'all riding together. I ain't gotta ride with nobody, partner. If you still on here, look me in my eyes. I don't have to ride with nobody. I'm a fucking man. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I stepped to the chest of many men before. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't fucking matter to me who it is, to be quite honest with you. But if you just as a black man to another black man, like I try to do with other people, you know what I'm saying? Come and say something encouraging. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you're gonna be a nigga, shit, just be a nigga then. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care, man. But I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like out of nowhere you pop up, which I know you watch my shit sometime anyway. You know what I'm saying? And maybe this conversation needed to be had between me and you, or whatnot, or whatever in the future or whatnot, man. But yo, don't be like that, yo. That's that silly shit right there, partner. I ain't never came on your channel, even though when I thought that you possibly, said something on some subliminal slick shit. I ain't never come over there on some negative shit trying to ride out on you, which I don't mind fucking doing. You know what I'm saying? But yo, that don't do that. Don't do that, man. Get your shit together, dude. But I can't see y'all fucking comments, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to tap back in on this next weekend on Straight Savage Live, man. I appreciate anybody who came out. Appreciate Articulated Ninja for coming out. Appreciate Legend Series for coming out. Appreciate Hustles for coming out. Appreciate Jamie Land from coming out. Appreciate my man Herb from coming out. Shout out to fucking Greg Archer, and thank you for the Snake Eyes, man. Like for real. Your boat should be showing up Monday. Wyatt the Wise. Like I said, you was asking me about them joints, like showing up my dioramas. I don't know how new you are to my channel, man, but check out the table. If anybody is in this live stream for the first time, go check out the table. That shit is on a list. That shit is on a watch list where you can watch all episodes of the table back to fucking back. Pretty much is like, I got like 19 of them shits now. All fucking great. Be honest with you. I challenge everybody into the live. Please go watch the one Fight Night. Like that's a good ass fucking episode, and I got some low ass views on it. I got like 600 views, which is still great. Some people wish to inspire to get that. You know what I'm saying? But I got some other episodes of the table that got like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. That Fight Night, man, go watch that shit, man. That shit is dope. I like that I got away from the other shit that I do, man, and it's a good episode. There's a couple other ones on there that were good episodes that kind of didn't really hit the mark that I wanted to hit, man. But regardless of the fact, watching it on a list back to back, you're able to find something in there inspiring and something that you like. To be honest with you, on my channel, this should be a place of peace. You know what I'm saying? To for people to come through and kick it on some action figure shit, not on some shit where I feel like I gotta pull out a pistol or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what that's for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I done been in some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this is a place of peace where black, white, Chinese, green, blue, brown, anybody can come kick it. You know what I'm saying? It should be like that. You know what I'm saying? I found a lot of good friends, no matter what color they are, through this channel right here. You know what I'm saying? This is not a channel for me to spark beef or get into some shit where I feel like I'm about to garner views because everybody want to see some action or something. The Savage Land is a land where you can come retreat, a place of peace, man. Be honest with you, it's a place of my peace, and niggas ain't gonna interrupt that shit. Okay, I'm just saying that, man. Yeah. Oh, John Kane. Yeah, I'm good. I seen messages coming in and shit, man. So, hey, on that note, I'm gonna end it for this week, man. I appreciate everybody who came through. I see some messages coming through. John, I'm good, family. I'm good, man. I appreciate everybody who came through, man. And we're gonna end it like that with Straight Savage Podcast. A very fucking interesting one tonight. Like for real, man. I'm not really like bothered by all that shit, man. I'm just laughing like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck happened here, yo? Like, that shit got ramped up real quick until my goddamn comic session just died down and shit. Just straight up killed that shit off, man. But hey, with that being said, until the next time, God bless.